Hello, 4S. This is a weird angle. Maybe it's better, I don't know. All right, so we are back to e-learning. As some of you have heard, or I hope you know, we are at least not going back to school until at least April 30th. So that means we have the rest of this month for e-learning, and today is April, well, what is today? April 6th, so we have a while. So with that being said, something called the Illinois State Board of Education, which is also called ISB, has released guidelines, so like rules and things that teachers and school districts are supposed to follow regarding e-learning, okay? So that was sent out to Dr. Capozzi and all the principals and like Mrs. Kleinschmidt and Mrs. Hilliard, and they went through and found the important things that the teachers at Highland, MC, the junior high and the high school need to be doing. The good thing is, a lot of what we were having you guys do with the choice board and the amount of work we were asking you to do was great, okay? But the thing that's different is I went a little bit outside of the choice board and was having some of you do like spelling if you wanted to, and like lightning thief questions and stuff like that. So that is no more. There will not be any spelling because we're trying to make all fourth grade classes have the same expectations to make it easier for parents and just in general. So it's easier to follow for everyone, okay? So each day, the choice board will be up and you'll be responsible for doing the 2 yellow squares like before, which are iReady, and I'm not assigning lessons. We talked about that, the fourth grade teachers, so that won't be on there, but you should be doing iReady and eSpark. There's been lots of things going around about how much time is appropriate for you to be doing learning at home. And for us you guys, for us, I say like I'm doing it, but for fourth grade students, the ages of 9 to 10, it's about an hour to an hour and a half. So what we have is we have about 15 minutes on eSpark, 15 minutes on iReady, and then you have other choices available. So you should be doing those 2 a day and then 1 other square. What I have not asked you guys to do, and that's just on me with all this new stuff, is your other squares, you need to be letting me know what you're doing. So whether you're doing the one where it says to go to BrainPop and watch these videos and do these quizzes, you need to submit to me something, whether it's on Google Docs or like through not Google Classroom, through Dojo from your parents to see. Now I'm going to be getting into a staff meeting at 9 today with Mrs. Simpson and Dr. Capozzi to ask more questions, because something else that was released was that we are not doing grading, but it'll be more like participation are complete, incomplete. Once I have that information better understood, I'm going to send something to your parents so they can understand that, but I will be keeping track of the students that are doing iReady, eSpark, and another choice every day. That leads to the next thing. Not everybody has internet. So I will be sending something out to parents. Don't worry about that. Like if you're watching this right now, I'm assuming you have internet, so that's fine. But don't worry too much about it. I'll be reaching out to parents. So that means I'll be checking for incomplete, complete. I'm not sure what will happen if people have incompletes. I'll keep you guys and your parents updated as I find that out today at 9 a.m. And I'll be checking that you're doing those 3 requirements. So you need to start to send me the other choice square, because I can check if you're on eSpark and iReady. I can do that. I'll be talking to you guys if you're not. But we need to be doing these things because we're doing this till at least the end of April. So each day I'll post the choice board. It'll be the same. The fourth grade teachers, we're going to get together and we're going to change the other choices the end of the week. So you don't want to be doing all of the squares the first day because it's going to be the same. This week is interesting too because Friday is like no school because it's Good Friday because Easter's coming up. And then that Monday we will not have e-learning. So it follows the schedule like if we were in school. So you only have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for e-learning this week. So today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right, that's a lot of information. So on the choice board, we have to click on a link and there's chapters for Lightning Thief. So you guys will be listening to that. I will not be recording it. I'm going to try to at least do the Because of Mr. Trupp read aloud to have you guys have something like that. I'll still do my morning messages and everything like that. I'll still get on Google Hangouts at 10:30 I'll stay on for half an hour till 11, and then I'll get on at 2 and stay on till about 2:30. So I didn't see a lot of you over break, which is fine. It was your time to get away, have a break, but I do miss seeing you guys. So I'm hoping we get more people back on those. Maybe with the things changing, you have questions or your parents need to talk to me, like that's totally fine. So when I understand more information about the complete, incomplete, I will let you guys know, and your parents. If you've been doing iReady, eSpark, and something else, whether it's like 30 minutes of reading a day and writing a summary, that's great. But I need to be seeing those summaries to count those too. So you get 2 check marks already for complete for iReady and eSpark, but I need to see that you're doing that other third activity because it should be taking us about an hour, give or take hour and a half. We don't want you guys to be doing any more than that. And all of the 4th grade teachers have the same expectations now. So this is what it's gonna look like for the rest of April, and it's gonna be a little different. So I'm letting you guys know what the expectations are. And like I said, once I talk with Mrs. Simpson about a little bit more information that I need, I will be shooting out a video on Dojo and like a message so your parents can kind of understand what's going on too. So I think that's pretty much it. I am starting something else on Google Classroom. I'm gonna ask a question in my video and on my post, and I need you guys to comment so I know who's getting on. Otherwise, because I think Lillian is like, do you know who's looking at it? I have no clue unless you guys are commenting. So if you are getting on Google Classroom each day, once you've read my announcement, there will be a question at the bottom that you need to be answering so I know who's getting on to Google Classroom, okay? So this one for today, Monday, is tell me one fun thing that happened or that you did over spring break. And you guys need to answer that down below so I can know who's getting onto Google Classroom. So the fun thing that happened to me was my birthday was Saturday, and I was really sad because I wasn't going to be able to see my parents. And Jason and I have been taking Maverick for walks. So we were going on our walk, and I had talked to my parents that Saturday morning about how we would get on like Zoom and try and talk to each other. So I was excited about that. So we're walking, we turn the corner, and I'm like, oh, my dad's car is in the driveway. And my mom was doing something, so I call him like, hey, we're coming around the corner right now. We'll see you in a second. And we're talking, and my mom had texted Jason to make it a surprise. So he's like, my mom was like, have Christina and you and Maverick go for a walk at 3. So she wrote like, happy birthday. She made me a cake and brought candles over, even though we couldn't spend my birthday together. I got to see them. I didn't get to give them a hug. We practiced social distancing, so I gave them an air hug. There's a picture of it. It's pretty silly. So at least I got to see my parents. I hadn't seen them in about almost 4 weeks, which is weird because I'm used to seeing them at least once a week. So that was the fun thing that happened to me over my spring break. So you guys are responsible for doing your 3 things today and answering the question on here so I know who got onto Google Classroom today. All right, I will talk to you guys at 10:30.